All right, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Robert Smirking Gun Reviews. We're back with more Friends from College Season 1. Again, building up to watching and reviewing Season 2. We're at Episode 5. It's called Party Bus. So if you haven't seen the episode, there are going to be full spoilers from here on out. So I guess the lesson in this is if your wife just wants to stay home and sleep and watch TV and movies after a failed IVF, probably should just listen to her. Because, you know, some things you can't just make go away with, you know, good intentions. And that's what we learn here. I do like the little ritual that Marianne wants them to do, you know, like the little, I guess it's a tradition in parts of Asia to have the little, I don't know what that is, like a cloth, like balloon kind of thing. They're supposed to go up in the air, except it crashes into the trees and sets a tree on fire. That's, I mean, that pretty much sets the tone for the rest of the episode, where something, you know, hopeful goes up and then comes crashing down and burns. And that's what this episode is. So Ethan, in an attempt to get Lisa out of her funk from the failed IVF, he sets up a party bus wine tasting to Long Beach, where apparently they do wine there. It's kind of a surprise to everyone because nobody knows that they have like vineyards out on Long Beach. I wouldn't know. I haven't been to New York since 1988. And so they get the whole gang together, they get a cool party bus, which it is a fun idea. It is a nice idea if it wasn't just tainted by the fact that, you know, Ethan and Sam are, you know, like Sam plans on telling Ethan that their affair is over. Felix is trying to like the gang, but you can already tell that this is kind of like the last straw. And Lisa, she doesn't really want to be there. She's going along to help Ethan, you know, try to, like, I feel like she's doing it because he needs to do something, and she's just kind of letting him do it. And if everything just kind of goes like normal, it probably would have played out fine. But it doesn't go normal because he becomes too much of on edge about keeping to a schedule and making sure that everything goes, you know, according to plan. I don't know if he had a bigger plan at the end of this, like the sunset at the bay thing. It kind of sounded like maybe he had something planned there, but after they start drinking wine, it quickly devolves into like where you can see where it's headed. I do like the guy at the first wine tasting place who, after they give him a compliment about, hey, this is the new Napa Valley, he's like, don't tell us that. We just got started. Those people have been working for years. Like, can't handle the pressure. He also can't handle his booze because he's sober, but he runs a winery, which I guess you can do. It probably isn't a good idea to be somebody who's, if he says, hey man, I'm sober now, clearly he had a problem. Being around a bunch of wine is probably not the smartest idea. But again, their wine's not very good. I like everybody's way of putting it. And even though nobody gets it, I really liked Felix's, where it's like being in a bubble bath and going under the water and then choking. I like that a lot better than everybody else's, to be honest with you. And so they go to the next place, but they get the matching t-shirts where we get the slow-mo to Notorious B.I.G., which is a nice touch. I like, he's already looking like, what are you guys doing? And it kind of comes up even more, you know, like by the end of the episode, Felix's feelings about this whole group being, you know, pretty much stuck in college mode whenever they're around each other. And he's not wrong. He's not wrong. But slowly but surely, everybody slips into a pretty inebriated state. And up to the point where Lisa's running around, you know, wanting to leave, ends up in a whole like crate full of like crushed grapes, soaked from like practically head to toe in, you know, wine crushed grapes. That's pretty gross. And I call bullshit on how she looks later on. That would have just fucked her clothes up. But then later on in the episode, her clothes are dry and pretty fine. Like, she would be purple, but her clothes were fine. So come on, guys. You know, you got all these people in this show and you can't do a little continuity. At the very least, give her some new clothes. The fact that they bring their driver along is also telling of the decision-making processes they make. These are decisions made by drunk college kids to let their bus driver go ahead and get hammered with them. Lisa also getting passive-aggressive about the failed IVF and showing that she's pissed at Ethan. Not very subtly either. And then to cap everything off, when they decide to basically go home, they start turning at each other. Marianne drives the bus under a low-hanging bridge, knocking off the air conditioning unit while Joe's passed the fuck out. And then everybody basically, after everything, they don't end up at Sunset at the Bay. They end up going to McDonald's like Lisa wanted in the first place. And then realize that after they're going for their like second round of McDonald's, they realize they forgot Felix. And so now they have to go all the way back, where Felix basically lays it out for Max that they need to take a break. He's stuck in a 20-year time loop with his friends, who now he has to spend a ride with all the way back to New York, knowing that he basically told everybody that they suck. And in the process earlier, Sam says to Ethan that they should take a break. So she didn't even follow through with what she said she was going to do, because she's still kind of leaving him on the hook by not definitively ending it. And then later, she shows up at the place after she told him that they were done for now, expecting him to be there. And instead, he's at home, you know, taking care of Lisa, which is where he should be if he really loved her anyway. And then she pulls a bullshit, you know, like lie, saying that, oh, I can't make it, jammed at work, basically trying to save face for the fact that she couldn't even stick to what she was going to do, and now is going to try to make him feel bad for her not being there, even though he has no idea. And so it's just getting more toxic, their thing. And you know where, you know, I've already seen this, so I know where it's headed. But it's an all right episode. It is chaotic, and they all do a pretty good job playing drunk, especially Max. I really thought that Fred Savage's drunk was pretty damn good. So anyway, that was Party Bus. We've got 3 more episodes left. I will try to possibly get maybe all of them done tonight, so I can start doing season 2 tomorrow. But it'll take a little while, and I'll probably be up pretty late doing it. So anyway, if you like this review, please hit the like button, comment, share, subscribe, all that stuff. What do you guys think of this show? Are you looking forward to season 2? If you have season 2, seen some of season 2 or all of season 2, please no spoilers in the comment section. So anyway, this is Robert Smirking Gun Reviews saying I got to get back to watching this so I can crank out the rest of these reviews. We will see you next time.